let's kind of explain everything we're doing here, right? So, and even at the point of perhaps over-explaining things a bit too much to people that already know the game, first Wisp goes into Altar to get the fastest possible hero, and then we're gonna go for a Demon Hunter, which is one of the best starting heroes for Elf. The moment we have 40 lumber after the Ancient of War, we're gonna make a Moonwell. Usually it's Archer first, then Moonwell. Wisps bring in 5, so I'm gonna shift right-click this Wisp away. When he brings 5, I'll have enough for Moonwell. I'm gonna make that. Archer is gonna pull the turtles to the right. Archer has lower attack priority than Ancient of War, so they switch to Ancient of War the moment Uproot finishes. The next Wisp now will make a Ancient of Wonders, so that I can go over 20 pop. We break the rules. We're gonna attack at 21 population. Mana burn this time, no immolation. And I'm gonna get a circlet from the goblin shop.
Your building is complete.
And a dust. So now he's the one creeping. I have more items than him. I have 3 bonus stats, circlet and ring, and he only has mantle. So I have 3 more agility and 3 more strength than him. So we're happy to trade blows because we have slightly more armor, 0.9 more armor, which should be about 2.5% bonus effective health. We're just gonna burn each other all the time and hit. He has 1 more archer, but I think my bonus items make up for it. Turns out, more valuable than an extra archer, the circlet and ring. Now I didn't make extra Moonwells yet. You want to make them as fast as possible to start regenerating at night. I don't want to go all the way home, but I can't fight him either. So I'm gonna hide archers nearby to let him know I'm watching you. When I burn 50 mana, we both lose 50, but only the burned takes damage. Equal to the mana burn, but reduced by a hero magic resistance. So whoever does the burning, instead of getting burned, takes 37 damage.
Point the way. Your building is complete.
And yeah, and the caster does not.
Your building is complete.
Oh, I almost stole it.
Point the way. Point the way. I'll give it a shot.
I stole it.
I stand ready.
I'll finish the count.
We can't build them.
So he has a better item and he killed an archer. Like he found another item, which is higher level than ring, but lower level than circlet, which I bought. I spent money on circlet and I lost an archer. Circlet is 185 or 187 gold or something, and an archer is 130, so I lost 300 plus gold. So I'm 300 gold behind. But I have position on this Naga, so he's gonna have to TP. The most logical step for him, in my opinion, would be to go for the shop now.
Your building is complete. Research finished. I will not be trifled with.
So I'm gonna scout it. And he is. I'm here just to be the heal.
Point the way. On your mark.
My blade thirsts.
Waiting on you. On your mark. Is it time?
I don't want either of us to creep this. And he keeps taking damage. On demon.
Your building is
Giving those items to her was actually a condition to survive. That was awesome. Gave her armor and health. Was a hot Passover.
Take your time.
Shit.
My strength is yours.
That's a bit greedy. Did not pay off. I got one of the items, the Bring of Protection +5, which is nice to be honest.
your building.
But he got the Watcher Ward.
I will not be trifled.
Oh shit, I have 3 lures! No! One of them was meant to be a shop. I thought this was a shop.
Is it time?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Guess we have an Ancient of Lore to creep.
The sleeper has awake.
Upgrade finished.
Now I don't have enough lumber for master training. I was waiting next to the lore to buy a staff of preservation.
Our time is short.
You can wait a long time, it's not gonna happen. Terrible item.
By your command.
The sleeper has awakened. Our time is short.
Hello.
Grow anxious to act.
My blade thirsts. At last, we must act.
Is it time?
My blade thirsts.
My strength is yours. Where shall
Research
I
finished. Your building.
No, do not. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I start? My strength is yours. Our time is short. Has awakened.
More lumber is required.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
For your life.
I should have wisps in more places, so know where he is.
Blade thirsts. Can I help you?
Sleeper has awakened.
My blade thirsts.
Anodora.
We must act. Anatolia.
Ooh.
Your building.
Our strength is yours.
I did not get the healing rune, but I believe I just got everything else.
My blade
Is it
thirsts.
in a sorrow's
Research finished.
I will not be trifled with by your
My strength is yours.
our will shall be done.
The time has come.
You always gotta think after something goes well, or poorly for that matter, is how could I lose? If it goes poorly, you could lose to anything, right? But it went well, and now you need to think, what would I lose to? And it's probably him having an expansion. Poor Ancient of Lore.
The sleeper has I'm awake. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. Another
I will
round.
not be trifled with. Our will shall be done.
My blade thirsts.
Is it time? Our
1125 health.
is it time?
We must act. My blade thirsts.
My strength is yours. Our time is yours.
Research finished.
Thirsts. Command me. My blade thirsts.
And get this orange camp. We just need to make sure we don't die to a 60 or 70
Our
pop
researchers
attack.
have engaged the enemy.
He has no upgrades. I am 1-1. So we're ahead in upgrades, we're ahead in levels, we're ahead in items.
My blade
XP. Now, if I'm playing it safe, I would go over 50 now.
Our time is yours.
And in fact, I am gonna play it safe.
We must act.
No point being greedy when you're ahead in every way, and you have equal bases and you know it.
We must act.
Our will
Blade thirsts.
away. Is it
Research finished.
Must act.
Insufficient data.
Oh, there he is.
I will not be trifled.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
He does have Cloak of Flames, which is cool. Actually, it's hot.
My strength is yours.
We can come back for gloves later if we lose something else.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
Quickly.
I'm gonna bring up the rear with mass dryads.
Waiting on you.
I'm gonna kill
On your mark.
his wisps with archers. I've seen where they are.
Right away.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, the great out. What is nature's call? Is there trouble?
My blade thirsts.
Where shall I strike? Our time is short.
We must act. Oh, I be damned.
He does have TP, so we'll just go for a Moonwell. If he has no TP, we'll go for the tree. One Moonwell kill is enough to get ahead. 2 Moonwell kills is very good. Because now he can't go any higher population. And he loses some regen.
Hi.
So now
Are we being
our
invaded?
70 or even 80 is going to be most likely bigger than his.
Where shall I
Are we
strike?
being invaded?
Insufficient.
All he can do is get upgrades.
What is nature's call? Ah, the
Went
great
away.
outdoors.
Oh, too easy.
I assume this archer killed the
On your mark.
Our
nearby
warriors have engaged
What
the
is
enemy.
nature's
Is there trouble?
Wisp.
My
Is there
blade
trouble?
Oh, by the way, cool thing I can do, right? Because he never noticed
Invaded?
the...
Hi! For the tree.
I strength the yours.
He never noticed the AP here at the Wisp. If I build an AP, then it may kill some of the things he stops. Never mind.
Our warriors have engaged.
thirsts.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call? I'm game.
I will not be trifled with.
My strength is yours.
Your man is depleted.
My strength is yours.
Research finished.
Our
Are we
time
being
is short.
invaded?
I grow anxious.
Where shall I strike? Anudura.
Our will shall be done.
I'm awake. I'm awake. At once.
Hi!
I
The
strength
great
is
outdoors.
yours.
Is there trouble? What is nature's
I don't want to
call?
walk through
Are
the
we
shop
being
because he can
invaded?
see me coming, but
Are we
that's
being
probably
invaded?
where he's gonna walk because he has vision there, so he feels good. So I should just walk through vision.
I grow anxious to enter.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I will
Or is
not
he?
be trifled with.
Hi! What is
blade
nature's call?
thirsts.
What is nature's call?
Our time is short.
Are we being invaded? Is there trouble? Hi! Is there trouble? Gladly. Aim dead center. What is nature's call?
I'm awake.
GG. I think he had 0-0 upgrades, maybe 1-0. You know, I cannot really tell who's winning in these fights. When my bears are fighting his bears, I tend to focus on the negative. I see my bears dying, and I'm like, my bears, my wonderful bears, they're all dropping. I'm like, oh, I need to rejuvenate them, they're dying. But what I'm not seeing is his bears dying. Whereas like in an orc mirror, which is technically the same, grunt, grunt, I do see everything. I see everything. Here I'm like, I don't know who's winning. Are there any strats where you build just ridiculous amounts of moonwells? I have done it, but they're like fun strats. The human mind tends to focus on the negative. Yes. Yeah, the Warden Mass moonwells. The cast of one is like the cast of one bear or not? How can you not upgrade it? Oh, the cost of 1/1 upgrades is the cost of one bear. Why wouldn't you get it? Well, upgrades don't give rejuve. Every bear has its own mana pool, but attack and armor upgrades do not increase mana. The total amount of mana available for rejuve does not go up. So you can see how it makes sense. Wow, Confucius. Smart guy, Confucius.
Confucius says you only get 2 lives. Your second begins when you realize you only have 1.
I've never heard that. I have heard of Confucius before. More than Pink Floyd.